Avalos in the municipality of Sfakiotes. Here the exhibits have to do mainly with the life and character of the mountain people of Lefkada. The Municipal Hall of Art in the Charamoglios Lefkadian Library in the town. The collection house here is mentioned in the Guinness Book of Records. It is the work and donation of Telis Charamoglios with 29,000 books and prints dealing exclusively with Lefkada and its people. In the neoclassical building of the public library, the remarkable archives with historical books, documents and maps complete the exceptional art gallery of post-Byzantine Heptanesian art. In the town, there is also the Phonographic Museum, a small private museum with phonographs, records, rare items, decorations, tools, boxes, stamps, paper money, as well as old postcards. A small treasure, a living witness to days gone by. The Lefkadians are a vibrant and hospitable people and are very welcoming to visitors. The traditional customs are kept alive till today and give the island a distinctive colour, such as the walk in the paved square the Lefkadians have always loved doing. At the festivals and feasts of each village, the manners and customs are carried on from one generation to the next, and here the visitor can discover the soul and special character of the local people. Hard-working and imaginative, the Lefkadians have managed to make the arid soil of their island fertile and productive. Working hard, with patience and persistence for their land, they have hewn the rocky land without leaving a single piece of land uncultivated. With limited tools, they dug the slopes of the mountains and created terraces like gigantic steps held up with dry stone walling. There they cultivated and still cultivate vines and other things necessary for their food, such as chickpeas, broad beans, and lentils. Especially famous are the lentils cultivated in Inglouvi. They are considered the best produced in Greece and have won prizes many times. In Inglouvi, there are also remnants of the volti, domed stone buildings, where in the past farmers used to keep their crops and animals. The traditional shipyards of Licho. They are among the few in the whole of Greece that continue to make boats in the traditional way, and the work of the craftsmen is in great demand. The construction of the Lefkada Theatre Hall is a major undertaking, closely connected to the aspirations, the Heptanesian traditions and the cultural identity of the island. The creation and operation of this theatre hall aims to have a year-round program of events that will include appearances by foreign and domestic artists and ensembles, activities organized by cultural and academic institutions, and performances offered by conservatories, dance troupes and theatre groups, as it will be both a concert hall and a multiple-use space. In Lefkada, the festivals of literature and art and the International Folklore Festival take place every year with the same success they have had for the last 50 years. The festivals of literature and art include speeches, discussions, theatrical performances and musical activities. A long tradition of cultural activity with events that every summer offer moments of deep emotion and subtle nuances of the senses, both for the Lefkadians and visitors to the island. It is the vehicle that lends the whole island a brilliance, displaying to a very high degree what the island has to offer to our country in the field of culture. Dozens of contemporary artists and intellectuals, among them the famous Greek soprano Maria Callas, have taken part in the festivals through the years. In the International Folklore Festival, the participation of dance troupes from all over the world has made Lefkada a place of friendship and brotherhood among peoples. The melodic sounds of traditional music flood the island as young people from all over the world dance and sing in each municipal department. Music and dance highlight the potential for a harmonious coexistence between individuals and the peoples of the world. The foundation of the Philharmonic Orchestra in 1850, for those less well off in Lefkada, was a truly daring decision. It reflected, however, the Lefkadians' love of music, and it has proved to have been the right decision. Still today, choirs, mandolin orchestras and bands are always willing to appear in the squares and streets of the island at every chance and for every event. Musical images that the visitor to the island will see frequently, and the merry serenaders who sing in the picturesque tavernas. The renowned karsanika, handmade embroideries and woven materials, superb examples of Lefkadian art, whose main center of production is the mountain market town of Karya. It is a very special embroidery technique that is not practiced in any other region of Greece. It is the idea and creation of the women of Karya from which it took its name. Here, each year in August, with great fun and dancing, is reenacted the traditional Lefkadian wedding with all of its traditional ceremony. Lefkada has produced great intellectual figures who have distinguished themselves in the field of letters, arts and sciences. Of the four great national poets, two, Aristotelis Valaoritis and Angelos Sikelianos, were born, lived and created in Lefkada. Another great intellectual, the national poet of Japan, Lefkadius Hearn, was of Lefkadian descent, which is clear from his name. Agnes Balsa, Theodoros Stamos, Nikos Voronos, the brothers Zabeli, and Nanos Valaoritis all come from Lefkada. The visitor to Lefkada will have no difficulty getting there. It is the only island that can be reached by road across the bridge that joins it with the mainland of Akarnania opposite. For that reason, it is called the mainland island. Lefkada is just 380 kilometers from Athens and 420 from Thessaloniki. Regular services by public bus transport connect the island with the two large towns. The opening of the Rio Andirio Bridge has facilitated access to the island considerably from southern Greece and Athens. From northern Greece and Thessaloniki, access is easy through the submarine tunnel of Aktio, as well as from the port of Igoumenitsa, which is 100 kilometers from Lefkada, and is the gateway for visitors to the island from Western and Central Europe. By aeroplane from Athens, there are daily flights to Aktio, which is just 18 kilometers from the town of Lefkada. There is also an air connection to Aktio with Thessaloniki, Kerkyra, Kefalonia, Zakynthos and Sitia. Finally, ferry boats from Nidri and Vasiliki connect Lefkada with Ithaki and Kefalonia. Kaiks and ferries sail daily to Meganisi, and in the summer, tourist boats do outings to the small islands of Skorpios, Sparti and Madouri.